Recently, I have been listening to Childish Gambino's Awaken My Love way too much. So I really want to try and make like a funky soul-ish sort of song in like the style of that album. We're just going to get straight into it and I hope you enjoy. This is the original groove we've got. It's just like a regular soul sort of groove, you know. Let's open up Contact and let's get some Rickenbacker bass down. And yeah, I find a lot of the time when I'm trying to make a really groovy bass line is understand that you don't have to switch to different notes every single time, because most of this bass line I'm just hitting the B note and it's just all about the rhythm and like the length of these notes. Like at the end here and like this one, we're just doing like these little tiny accent notes and they give it so much flavor. We're just having it come in quite bouncy at like the in-between sort of beats. And then we're finding a moment where we can arpeggiate a bit. Just because it's groovy doesn't mean it has to be like super complex. If it sounds good, it sounds good. I actually want to boot up Xenology. There's a bass called the Right Funky. The only thing we're doing different is just on this note here, we're just putting the accent up an octave to help give it more of like a flick sort of feeling. Like you just makes you like, you know, want to jerk. Like jerk your head. Oh my god. It gives it that extra funky bit of flavor. So we're gonna roll with that. Okay, I think the next thing we should do is probably get some chords down. What we're doing with the piano, like the bass, is we're just focusing a lot on the rhythm. It's really about this second note that I'm talking about. This first one comes in and you expect it to be here and it just comes in there. It's surprising and it's cool. So we're gonna do it because that's what funk is all about. Doing the unexpected and it just sounds right, you know. Jesus Christ, I could literally just listen to that loop all by itself. What I really want to get in the strings is a swell. And I've got this one I could use. And this is going to feel right if we put it here. This is E B major, so we're going to need to switch up the pitch. Let's change the color too. Change the color. I think come in a bit earlier. Yeah, there. Strings sound a lot better and organic if once you've done your MIDI, convert to audio, and then start fading everything. It's gonna sound just a lot more realistic. And then in this second section, it's gonna have to get pitched down more. Okay, and then I also think we're gonna do same color. What color are we using that one? Yeah. I'm sorry, I need to always organize things with color. Most of the times Ableton gives you like the most ugly colors to be working in. It'll just be like neon pink and yellow. And I'm just like, I don't want to look at that. We'll pull these chords down as well. Okay, if we go into the like string section and we grab like the mood strings. So on Ableton to do this, you right click, hit freeze, wait a minute, Command T opens up an audio track, and then you just grab it, drop it, get rid of that. We don't need it anymore. We're committed to audio. We just like go through and we do this to all of it. We finished up on the strings now. I've gone through them all, chopped away bits, and then added these fades to help them feel real. I've also added in another layer of like the same chords, but a different string preset using the BBC orchestra one because they sound really good. And these are all running into the same reverb, all of this string stuff. So now it sounds like they're very much like in the same sort of space. And utilizing this method of doing strings in audio, we've got it sounding like this. I know, it sounds really cool. I like this. To be honest, the last thing in this sort of verse section, I want to go on Splice and see if I can find like a cool vocal sort of sample. Going through Splice for vocals is something I don't wish on my enemies, but for you guys, I'm gonna do it. It took about 20 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, but I found this one. And I feel like we can do something with that. So, let's put it in. So I'm thinking that ooh-wah needs to be like there, like earlier. And then the second time, we don't have the beginning. Give like an A section and a B section to some of your elements. So like the same way with this bass guitar, we're just hitting this groove. And like we could just keep this groove as the whole beat. But then we've got like this B section where we're doing the same thing, but we're just dropping it down. And that's the same with here. We're having this moment quiet. So then it like comes in on a different bit. But I can't believe I found like a good sounding vocal on Splice. And one that has really sealed the deal on it being like an Awaken My Love sort of beat. I feel like this is perfect for it. Okay, so this is gonna loop like 2 times. Like that. And then we're gonna build like our little chorus here. But also, here's like a little strategy I like doing for bringing in my drums. Cut out this bit until the first snare, have that snare hit there, and then the bass, we're gonna cut that out and do this. Get rid of the piano, let that come in on there, and these drums are gonna go. And if I'm correct, strings come in with the vocals, and then yeah, this should be a fire intro as well. It's just the nicest way to bring in drums. Wait for that snare hit and then have like the bass go into it. And yeah, fire. By the way, this video has taken me ages to record because like once I got to this stage, I've just sat here and listened to it for like 15 minutes. But yeah, now it's chorus time. So let's get that down. We're gonna bring these drums over. But to give it a different feel, we're gonna keep them very similar, but we're gonna get rid of this note and this note on all of them. And this is gonna make it feel like the drums have just completely slowed down, like because we're now just switching to like a more regular 2-step sort of hi-hat. I'm not the fastest when it comes to producing, I ain't gonna lie. And then it will be like, okay, and we're gonna need to add a bass as well. Like, I think it's just gonna be something regular, you know? Okay, so yeah, the bass. We're just doing something pretty normal. We're just following the roots. We're adding in like this little first bit of a bounce. And then just on the first and the third sort of beat of this, we're just adding in like these little moments, and it's like, then I think this is going to repeat one more time, but then also let's bring the intensity back up on these drums, like, because that's also going to make like this area stand out a lot when it slows down. To be honest, I want to find like some like sax or like trumpet sample. So we're going to go into the goat area and we're going to find something in here. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, we've made 2. This one's pitched down by 12. And then we've also just sent these through that same reverb on the send channel, because like this is going to allow us to adjust the volume of like a dry signal compared to a wet signal. So we're still going to like fully hear it and it won't just get like washed out. And we got this. Okay. But we have got like this little space here at the end where I want to go into the BBC and add some tremolo cello with the modulation wheel going. And then like one last finishing touch in this section, just added in this. Just following the like top line note. And it's like, it's very subtle, but it just gives it something. And then after that, I think we're just gonna like loop back into this. My camera is telling me right now it's about to overheat, so I need to get straight into getting this outro done. So, fucking dogs barking. I feel like this is very Childish Gambino, especially the Awaken My Love album. That's what we was going for, and I feel like we've got close to doing it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bruh, this is so funky. I feel like it's very much Awaken My Love Childish Gambino, so I feel like we've aced it, especially on that bit where it goes like, wow. Shout out Zuriel. His sample pack is so damn good.